Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now, in this video, I am going to take a look, of course, at Cinnogre. Now, I'm very excited to be trying out Cinnogre today. Now, I have a pretty interesting set, and it's kind of specific, but I'm pretty excited to try this guy out. Now, this is the new Loomian that was added with the Street Retreat today, and I decided I'm going to try it out. And by the way, before you ask, yeah, I haven't, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, here we're going to be using Boom Bash, Spite, Provoke, and Fade Away. Basically, our entire idea is to stop bulky Loomians from killing us, basically. So that's kind of going to be our whole idea, is stopping bulky things from being able to take us out. So we got Boom Bash here so we can hit things really hard like Tundrolin. We can hit Tundrolin pretty hard. We can hit ice types pretty hard in general. We can hit bug types. This is going to be the move you're going to be clicking a lot if you're going to be using offensive moves. But we're not really being offensive here. We're doing something pretty specific. Now, here we're also using Shakedown so we can reveal items, which might be pretty nice if things try to barter us. Like if we go against a Venolin, right, and it goes for, like, say, a Rejuvenate, right? And we can shake down, see, it's Heavy Shackles. Very simple provoke there, so then it can't provoke me or do anything, and then I can just spite it down and lose a lot of its health. And we have here Fade Away, which is actually, it's two new moves here, Spite and Fade Away. Spite works like, if you've ever seen Super Fang or Nature's Madness, it does half of their current health. So if I had 200 health, this move would do 100 damage, then 50, then 25, then 12.5, then 6.25. It would keep going. It would keep on going and going until I'm dead. But once it's low about like red health, like 4 times you use this red health, you're gonna click Fade Away or Boom Bash and you're good. And Fade Away basically is a spirit type U-turn, which is pretty nice that we're getting this move because we now have Flash and Flee and Fade Away, which is nice because now we have 2 pivot moves in the game. I think we have another one, but I'm kind of forgetting which one it is right now. But that's fine. And yeah, and Provoke is here so we can just stop things from setting up and doing a lot of work. And here for the TPs, we're going to be using 176 HP, which is actually, you could use 200 if you really wanted to. Now, there's actually 2 versions of this set that you can use if you want to outspeed something, which I think I'm going to try to outspeed it because I think a lot of people of like casual play are going to be using it. Anyway, 176 HP, so then we can just, it's basically leftover, like basically as bulky as you physically can while making our other set work. 36 energy lets us use 2 provokes, 1 fade away, 2 spites, and 2 boom bashes. So basically we're going to be able to spite stuff down, get them down to yellow health guaranteed, and then hopefully be able to take them out in the range they're in. And basically 96 melee defense is complete leftovers that we have, and 192 speed lets us outspeed very smart Valkyrie and nimble 200 Valkyrie. And Valkyrie's a pretty big threat to this thing because, of course, it has light type attacks, which we don't really want to take. And Boom Bash is there so we can hit those things. So yeah, honestly, I'm pretty excited to try this guy out. Hope you guys are as well. And we also outspeed things like Moodgons, so we can fade away on them too. Anyway, I'm excited. Hope you guys are as well. Let's hop into the first battle. Good luck and have fun, and here we go into the very first battle. Now, this one seems pretty interesting. I'm a little scared because there is a Ursul, but I, for once, decided to bring a Ursul counter, so I'm very happy I decided to do that today. I also see a Tundrolin, which is going to be very nice for this thing to deal with, because this thing can deal very well with Tundrolin. I also see Whippledrift, which we have this to deal with. This is a really nice team that I decided to bring here. I think it is very nice at checking a lot of these things, so I'm actually very happy I brought this specific team. So, my idea for this is to go Barbs and then spite stuff down, get them really low. I do like the combination of Barbs with this, though. So we're going to bring this. I'm going to do this. And a little afraid of what Himber could do. I kind of want to go to Clips so I can have good light type attack, because realistically he can't really switch in and attack me very well. So let's do this. And we can also beat the Ventation in the long run, which can be nice. So he's going to lead off with Infernix versus my lead of Wobblisk, which is not a very good lead for me in the slightest. So, what we can do here is we kind of have to go to Clips. So we're going to, we are a smart, clever to Clips, so we are going to tank this attack. So, but we're going to take, actually, I think we're nimble clever. What is this to Clips? Okay, so that is definitely Pyro. That's 100% a Pyro Infernix. I'm going to go for a, let me check. Is this, I think it's nimble clever. No, it's smart clever. Okay. Is this the one I've been using? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Dark Surge on the Whippledrift here. So I can get some good damage on it. Ventation, actually, which is a very interesting switch for him to make. This means I get to go into the new Loomian, which is going to be pretty nice. Actually, that's half. I can actually take out Ventation here, which will be very helpful. So let's actually just go ahead and take out Ventation real quick. I want to see how good this thing could do against Himber. I don't think it's going to do very good, but it could do some good work. Let's take out the Ventation. Nice. Very nice and easy. Ventation's dead. That's his melee wall dead. He actually has 2 melee walls, Tundrolin and Ventation, which is actually very weird. So, pretty weird coincidence there, using 2 melee walls. I'm hoping Tundrolin comes in here. I mean, he's not going to. He's going to go to something like Himber. So, let's see what he's going to do. And he switches into... Oh, yeah, it is Himber. There's the Himber. Okay, so... This is a very easy Ice Hammer, but the Cinnogre could come in here and do some good work. I could be able to beat this thing in the long run. So let's go into Cinnogre. Ice Hammer. I want to see how much this does. I'm robust. I should be able to take this decently. Okay, I actually took that a little bit better than I thought. I took that a little bit better than I thought. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I can go for a Spite. Get a lot of damage on this thing. That's nice. I'm going to take some damage here, which is pretty bad. But now I can go for a Fade Away. I'm going to Fade Away now. And I'm going to go into Wobelisk. And yeah, I go to Wobelisk here, which is going to be able to check this thing pretty nicely. That was pretty nice, though. I like the damage I did half guaranteed. I really like that, honestly. Should take this super duper well. Yep, Wobelisk gets super duper well. Now I'm going to go for my barbs. Start setting up barbs. Quick punch. I mean, I'm not going to take much damage for this at all. Yeah, at all. And this thing, Himber just has coverage. Like, Himber has double stab with, like, I love the combination of stabs of ice and fighting. I like using, those are my favorite stabs, is ice and fighting. Like, ice fighting is always my favorite typings in this game, which is why you see me using Wobelisk and Co. so often. So that's 2 layers of barbs. I could go for 3, and then suddenly we're looking really good for a bunch of damage. I think what I'm just going to do is, I can go for 3, actually. I'm safe to go for 3. You're going to go for Yeti's Wrath now? Okay. A little unfortunate. Or Earthquake, that's fine. Alright, now I can go for Driving Force now, switch this thing out. And then Cinnogre is hopefully going to be able to come in later. I'm really excited to try out Cinnogre. I'm very, very excited to try it out. Very, very excited. Tundrolin comes in. Ooh. Oh, it's Mysterious Cloak, which is interesting. Okay. I can go into Cinnogre here, actually. Now we can actually shake down and see its item, which is going to be nice. Cinnogre on the body crash, hopefully. Shake down. It's a heavy armor. Heavy shield? What? Okay. This is nice, because I should be able to take this thing relatively well. So I'm going to go for a Spite. I'm going to go for a Spite, then a Boom Bash. Oh, you avoided this Spite. That's bad. Because, yeah, now Bulk Up comes out. Okay. Oh, Cinnogre is really my only thing to beat the Tundra. I think I can live a +1 Ice Hammer on the range I'm in, so I'm going to go for another Spite. If I Spite, then I can Boom Bash, I can kill this thing. Okay, so it's odd health. It's odd health. I think I live this. Now I can go for... I could Fade Away, honestly. I could Fade Away, switch into Wobelisk, and he goes for Body Crash, and I come back into this after I get a decent Deep Freeze. I might Fade Away and try that. I still want to use this thing, so I'm going to Fade Away. I'm just not very confident I could kill it in the range it's in. So, I'm going to go into Wobelisk on the Ice Hammer. Then he might go for Rejuvenate. Take that really well. Now, I'm going to go for a Driving Force here. So if it goes to Rejuvenate or an attack, doesn't matter. Because I can Driving. I'm a Driving Force here. Body Crash. Okay. Now we're going to have to rely on the Boom Bash killing in this range the Tundrolin is in. I'm going to go to Tundrolin. And Boom Bash does about 50% to the melee defensive investment. But it is Heavy Shield. Which is a very interesting thing for it to be running as Heavy Shield. So this might not actually... It's not going to kill, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because it's Heavy Shield. So what I'm going to have to do is... I don't like that this is Heavy Shield. I'm going to be honest. I don't like that he's using Heavy Shield Tundrolin. We might just have to go for it. And That's the only way we're gonna win this game is if we boom bash here. So we're gonna have to attack. It's heavy shield, such a weird item to be holding. I'm gonna go for boom bash, and I pretty much can only go for boom bash here. Yeah, it doesn't kill because he's heavy shield. Heavy shield. Who uses heavy shield Tundra? Whatever. For those who are curious, yes, I did win. Okay, here we go into the next battle. Now this one is gonna be pretty interesting because there is a Hunter. This is gonna be a pretty interesting battle. Why is this team that I made like I randomly put this together and it's like good? Why is it good? This wasn't supposed to happen. I'll bring Bunari. I'm going to bring this because I think it could do really good work versus the Terraclaw. A little unfortunate there's a Teclipse because Teclipse does pretty much hard counter it. I can actually lead off with this. Do this maybe. Barblast is a little bit scary, but we do have this, which can, in fact, spite it and then start, or provoke it, then start spiting it, which if it's not a speed-invested Blowtox, it's not going to outspeed me. And we pretty much need to bring Teclipse. We can stop the Vesp and Teclipse's Roar attempts, and so we can also hit up Cinnogre. So, pretty much going to have to go for this. Vesperatu comes in on my lead of Simon. So, I'm going to instantly switch into my Teclipse, because I don't want to deal with the Vesperatu. Instantly going into Teclipse. I'm not dealing with this. He's gonna slap down. I'm totally fine with him slapping. I don't care. Slap down. Now this is gonna be a Raging Howl and a half for me because I don't want to see the reason here. I'm not gonna go for my Gamma Pulse because obviously Teclipse is going to switch in, and I'd love to get half health on a Teclipse. So I'm gonna go for Raging Howl. Like obviously Teclipse is going to come in here, so I'm just gonna go for my half health damaging move. Nice. So we can actually kill Teclipse here, which is going to be so helpful for Cinnogre to do work. Also, something weird. People message me while we're battling, and it's like, I'm not really going to respond. I mean, I see the messages, but I don't respond to the in-game battle stuff. Okay, this is where we can go into Cinnogre. This is where we can go to Cinnogre. Let's go swap into Cinnogre. Alright, now we can spite this thing. We're going to provoke it first. So we can't Eerie Stare us. Rough up. Beautiful. Alright, and I'm going to go for a provoke so it can't Eerie Stare. Does it still use the Pestilence Eerie Stare set? I don't think so. Provoke. It can't use anything that can hurt me very badly. Might go for Para. It is Para. I think I should take this really well, though. Yeah, I take it super well. Nice. Okay, so I'm recovering 13 health. I'm going to go for my Spite. That's half health on something. That's half health on Vesp, it looks like. Yeah, nice. Look at that, though. Like, look at that. Like, it just gets half health on everything. And now suddenly that thing's low, and it's looking really nice for, like, say, Tatab for a late game clean. Whenever something like, say, a Venoline could live at full health, something's at half and you're provoking it, right? This thing matches up so well versus Stall because it just provokes everything. Like, there's nothing that they can really do to stop it from rampaging against Stall players. So it's a really nice addition if you want to stop Stall. Very nice addition. So I'm going to go for my rest here. I'm going to switch into his Hunter, looks like. Yeah, Hunter. Now, what's scary here is how easily I could lose this game because it's the Hunter. But it's funny because Cinnogre does beat Hunter pretty well in this situation. I'm going to go to Krakaloa because Krakaloa is my designated Hunter counter here. Now, if it's a very brawny Hunter, it's another. Oh, that's actually really good for me. I don't know why you didn't go for Thunder there. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for Raging. He's staying in for a Thunder Flinch, maybe? Nah, it's not dealing crap to me, buddy. Hunter held on to the Flame Pearl. It's going to deal nothing then, but can it burn? I haven't been burning with Raging Flame recently. I don't know why. Like, everything I do, I can't burn with it. He's probably going to switch into Obsy. Okay, so this is an interesting situation because I think it could win the 1v. Can I burn? Right now, if I burn it, I'm looking so good. I'm going to try to burn it one more time. Like, I need to burn it, then I can go into Cinnogre. And then I can, like, beat this thing with Spite and Provoke. But I'm going to go for one more burn. Thank you. Okay, now I can go into Cinnogre. Now I can go into Cinnogre. But I'm going to rejuvenate just before I do that, so then I'm completely safe to go into Cinnogre. Or, like, so I don't die with Krakeloa. So, see, that's doing nothing to me. Now I get to go into Cinnogre. Now I can Spite, or I'll actually Provoke before I Spite. And I actually, since I outspeed Nimble 200 Valkyrie, fairly certain I can outspeed Obsidian, because I don't think Obsidian runs very nimble. So, this is a very easy switch for me into Cinnogre. He's holding an Archaic Pearl, which is a very interesting item for Obsidian to be holding. He's going to Beast Slumber, actually. I was kind of hoping to get in before he did that. But that's kind of bad now that he went for that. But I can actually just click Spite constantly. He'll be at half health the whole time. So I can Spite. He's gone, actually. He into Vesp? No, he's going into Terraclaw. Very interesting switch on his part. But this can be half health on Terraclaw, completely gone. This thing is ridiculous, man. Okay, I'm gonna go for another Spite, then I can Boo Bash and kill the Terraclaw. Even with Parasitize Recovery, I can still kill it. Can I in this range? That's actually curious if I can. I actually am curious how much damage this would do to Terraclaw in this range. Okay, so it does. Yeah, I knew I needed that Spite for it to kill. I'm gonna go for a Rough Up, actually, which is a very interesting play on his part. This is actually a very free rest for me. I don't. Why would you go? I know I fight casual players and I don't fight the sweaty players when I do these videos. But still, what on earth? Why was that your play? All right, let's go for a Boom Bash. And down goes the Terraclaw. So, like, in that scenario, that's why Cinnogre, I think, is, like, this thing's good. Like, this thing's good for breaking stall. Like, it can Spite, do half health. Like, it's good. This thing's good. So, he actually goes into Hunder this time. And I'm gonna go for a Boom Bash, actually. I think I can take it pretty well. See, Krakeloa took it pretty well. And I actually am relatively as bulky as Krakeloa. So, I can go for this. And I see how much damage it does. Chili Chomp. That'll be a little bit. That's nothing on me, actually. We're going to be able to take out Hunder here with Cinnogre. Alright, then. I'll go for Boom Bash one more time. That's not going to deal. That's not very effective, dude. That's not going to work. Down goes the Hunder. That might have actually been brute force. That on my RNG was good. So, not bad. Cinnogre doing a lot of work right now on this team. And I'm pretty sure I can kill this thing eventually. So I can go for Spite. That's half his health gone. And he's asleep because he went for Beast Slumber. So we can go for Spite one more time. Now, he's going to be asleep for one more turn here. Actually, just to be safe. Actually, I think he's going to be asleep for one more turn, so I'm going to go for a rest. No, I had a feeling he wasn't going to be asleep. He's going to go for Primal, isn't he? That's bad. I thought he was going to be asleep for at least one more turn there. Okay, so we're going to have to actually hope that we get off our Boom Bash here. So let's go for Boom Bash and hopefully that it kills. It might kill. It does kill. Cinnogre kills Obsi with 2. Uses Spite twice. It can provoke Spite twice. Like, if it was burned earlier, it was over. Vesp comes in, and this is going to be the end of Cinnogre just completely dominating this guy's entire team. It'd be funny if I lived this, but I definitely don't. But, yeah, Cinnogre completely, like, utterly dominated this match. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you're fighting bulky stuff, this thing's really good at just dealing half health and then provoking. It's really good at beating stall, so... Very nice addition. Very happy about... Did you go for a revival whenever Gampulse is still going to kill you in one hit? Alright. That's a good game. GG. Good game. Good game. Let's hop to the next battle. Alright, and here we go into the next battle. Now, these people have been... What am I staring at? What am I staring down right now? I'm pretty sure I could win the game with just these 3, but I'm gonna bring Declips, because Declips, okay, if Cinnogre does something, I'll include this. Very strange lead here of Harv. So I assume Soulstorm's gonna come out here. But honestly, I can shake down, see its item. It's gonna be a health amulet, I assume. Milkshake, actually. So it's a milkshake Harv. Very interesting. So I'm gonna go for here is go for my Spite. Big damage on Harv. Yeah, half health gone on Harv already. And he's gonna go for a bulk up, actually. Then I assume Soulstorm's coming out. So what I'm actually gonna go for here. I know Soulstorm's coming out. I'll go for a fadeaway. Then I'll use my safe option of Wobelisk. And I can win. So Cinnogre doing half on Harvest, pretty nice there. So, oh, it was Harvest. It wasn't even Storm. It was Harvest. So I actually could have maybe stayed in, but I was not going to stay in versus a +1. Like, I'm not staying in versus that. Alright, so this thing can't do anything to me unless it has Driving Force. I'm going to go for my Barbs, actually. Unless this thing could be Driving Force, which it totally could be. If it is, this is fine. It's still totally fine. And that doesn't matter because I am ignorant. So no matter what he does, he's never going to be able to beat Wobelisk in this 1v1. I can go for 2 layers here just to be safe. I'm going to go for 2 layers just to be safe. Now I'm going to go for Deep Freeze here. I mean, I can go for 3. Like, I can go for 3. I can go for 3 because I'm ignorant. I don't think many people even know what ignorant does anymore. Like, I don't think people understand what ignorant does. Like, dude, you're not going to sweep. Like, I'm ignorant. Oh, God, I love Wobelisk, man. Gosh. Like, I swear some people do not know what ignorant does. Like, I swear. And I can just kill the Harv instantly. Nice! Down goes Harv. Alright. Down goes the Harv. So far we've only used 2. He's only used 1, and so far it's still technically fair game, because now I just win. I mean, I win with Tatab right now, but, like, do I really want to win with Tatab right now? I'm gonna Driving Force this thing, because I know Electric Punch ain't gonna kill in this range. I'm just gonna Driving Force, kill this, get this thing out of here. Dude, stop setting up when I have something that can force you to switch. Come on, man. I'm pretty sure I can win with Boom Bash now. I'm actually just going to spam Deep Freeze and then go for my Boom Bashes. Do I actually outspeed Samarine? Uninvested speed Samarine? I might be able to. I'm going to start spamming my attacks here. Like, I'm going to spam Deep Freeze here and hopefully die. I'm down to die here. Simon's done a lot of work. Earthquake, I'm totally down. I'm fine with this. I'm okay with this. Then I get to go into Cinnogre and win. Okay, I'm actually down that crit me, honestly. I'd rather die a little quicker here. So I'm going to go for just a Deep Freeze one more time and just die. I end up going down here. I'm going to Flail and Exhaustion. Bam. Little bit of damage. She's going to Icicle Trap, actually, which is interesting. Interesting Icicle Trap. I'm going to go for a Rest, then. He's gonna Quick Punch me. Took him a little bit to Quick Punch, actually. Thought he would have Quick Punch last turn, but I guess not. Guess he didn't want that little bit of yellow health. Alright, Cinnogre comes in, and I pretty much win the game now. Because I can just click Boom Bash. I outspeed this thing, so I'm going to 2-hit KO this thing, but it's going to get a lot of damage on me. So I might not actually be able to win this game with Cinnogre. Yeah, I need a little bit more chip. A little bit more. This might put me in yellow. Yeah, it does. Puts me yellow, but I am going to have enough health, and he can't Quick Punch. So he has no way of stopping this. So I'm going to go for a Boom Bash. And I know everyone in the comments is going to be saying you could have just gone Tatap and Timber Thrashed. I know, but I want to use Cinnogre. And Cinnogre, this is another way I can win it with Cinnogre. Honestly, this thing's doing great. I might do a few more battles. This thing is fun. Samarine comes in, and I have all my barbs up. He has no health. I'm actually curious if I outspeed this thing. Because I have a lot of speed investment. I could outspeed it because it's not speed invested. Yeah, I do. Good game. Good game. Well, that's a really good battle. Let's hop on the next one. Alright, here we go. Hopping into the next battle. Now, This team looks pretty interesting to try out Cinnogre. I do like how... I don't like how scary the Mocho is, so we're going to be bringing this so we can Driving Force it out, although it does have Boom Bash. I actually am noticing this is kind of a bulkier team. So, honestly, Cinnogre might go really, really well here. It might be very... Actually, it's going to be very powerful here now that I'm looking at it. It's going to be very powerful. He doesn't really have a Tat-Tab. He does have a Tat-Tab counter. He doesn't have any Eclipse switches. Eclipse is really strong here. I'll do this. I'll bring Tat-Tab. I am afraid of the Mocho, so I'm going to bring Bunari. I think this is the team I'm going to bring in for this battle. Looks like it'll be pretty decent versus all this stuff. We can switch this in against Spreezy, get free Jungle Jitsus. I think this will work. Yeah, we're going to go for this. I think this is going to work pretty well. Hopefully he leads off Ursnack. He does lead off the Ursnack, so... Okay. It's decent that he let off with that, but it does have the tank. I could totally go for my 1 layer of barbs here on his slap down. I could just go full barbs here, and like hopefully Spreezy doesn't kill me. Might just go full barbs. Then Tat-Tab would just kind of wins if I do that. Is it too early? Nah, it's not too early. I'm just gonna barb. He might go for Baffle, or he probably just gonna go for Heartbreak though. Just being honest, he's just gonna go for Heartbreak. Yeah, there it is. He did get the daze. That's totally fine. Now I assume Slapdown's coming out. I have 1 layer up, so I'm gonna go into Eclipse because I assume Slapdown's gonna come out to try to get rid of my amulet. So I'm just gonna go into Eclipse. Yep. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is go for a Dark Surge. Because he can't do anything besides, because he's probably gonna go into Tat-Tab. So I'm gonna go for Dark Surge. No, he's not. He's actually just stay in. What's he gonna do? What's he doing? It's not how that move works, buddy. That's not how that move works yet. It's still broken like that. Eclipse is still stupid and broken. I'm sorry, buddy. It's not how that move works. Alright, I'll go for Gallon Pulse, and if I hit myself in confusion, it's totally fine. So now I win with Tat-Tab now, because he lost his Tat-Tab check. So now all I need to do is get Tat-Tab on the field, and I just get to click Timber Thrash and no Jungle Jitsu and win the game. So I'm not worried about this battle at all now. I killed the one thing that was stopping Tat-Tab from winning, so very nice. Spreezy comes in. This is an easy Gamma Pulse, but honestly, I want to go into... I don't know, man. I can just kill the Spreezy here, and then switch. I think I'm just going to kill... No, I don't think I actually have enough attack. +1 doesn't kill in that range. I'll go into Simon. We haven't seen any Valkyries yet. It's kind of the one thing I wanted to see when doing this. Alright, I'm going to go for another layer of barbs. More... Oh, unless he's got... He could be a Gust Spreezy. You know, he's Pharaoh Blast. He keeps clicking Pharaoh. Now, I can actually get my 3rd layer of barbs up, which will be very nice and oppressive for the Tat-Tab to just clean up the game late. Or I want to Driving Force this out and then die to the next thing. I'm going to Driving Force it out and actually die to the next thing. I could outspeed the next thing. And if it's Tat-Tab, we can go into a Cinnogre, which could beat it. No, it's actually Mocho or Hagenosh. That's bad because this thing could very easily burn up. But Cinnogre could provoke this thing, and we could beat it. It is a health amulet, which is unfortunate. I don't have any slap down here, because did I bring fast? I did not. Okay, so we're going to go for a Driving Force. It's just so we can not so... We go for Baneful. I thought he might go for Burn Up so I could get extra damage on something. Or a little bit of extra damage to the Hog. So let's go into Cinnogre, and we're going to provoke this thing so it can't rejuvenate. Actually, no. What is this item? Health. Oh, of course we know what item it is. Duh. Okay, so I'm going to go for a Spite. And that's half health gone. Then, what I'm going to do... I should take this really well. Pretty well. So this is probably an offensive Hagenosh, looks like. So now I'm actually going to provoke this. So if it has Rejuvenate, it can't click it. Then I get to... I'm just going to provoke this, so it can't click Rejuvenate. No, it actually just straight up attacks me. I thought it would go for... I guess it's an offensive Hagenosh, so that makes sense. So Cinnogre wasn't not going to do that much this game. But honestly, I'm going to go for my fadeaway. Switch into Bunari. Now I'm +2 in melee defense. Well, I know I can kill this thing. But I'm gonna hope it has Muck Buck. I'm gonna hope it has Muck Buck. Why did it not click Rejuve? It had it. Okay, I'm just gonna Raging. Raging is my best option to kill this thing. Just gonna Raging Tackle. Which doesn't kill it, but I am Boots, so I'm going to outspeed it, so it doesn't matter. It's Health Amulet, I'm Boots. Doesn't matter. And the reason that did not kill is because it is +3 in melee defense, so I needed to take that into account. Go for Raging Tackle, take out the Hoganosh. Very, very nice. Down goes the Hog. Very interesting Hoganosh. Fire Toxic is cool coverage, too. Fire Toxic is really cool coverage, actually. Burn comes in. This is where I did want to use, Mr. Mango Man. So I'm going to actually go for Raging. I can actually just attack. Body Crash. That's going to be a lot on... Oh, right. I'm plus, like, 73 million. That's right. Okay. No, he might go for another Body Crash. I can go to Cinnogre. Stop his main stab from hitting me. Shakedown's Drop of Youth. 100%. Slapdown, actually. That's bad. My health amulet's now gone. Alright. My amulet is gone, so I'm not going to get any recovery anymore. But I think, honestly, I could Spite this thing and then just win with Tatab. That or I fade away and go into Tatab. I think I'm just going to Spite, though. It's the most damage I can get versus this thing. And it's very, very minuscule, but... Flaming Kick. Does that even kill me? No, oh, it's Awakening Boost. It does. It kills me. Well, Cinnogre did a little bit that game, but now we just go to Tatab and win the game, so... I'll start spamming JJ. He lost Your Snack, which makes me win with Tatab, so... I was not worried at all about this game, honestly, because I just won with Tatab. Well, anyway, that was a pretty good game. I'll be there at the victory screen. I'm just jumping a candy butterfly, just an average day in Loomian Legacy. I win. You know, people send me competitive invites whenever I do these videos, and like, I don't usually have a competitively good team when I do these videos, so I feel like people should know, like, not to send them if they do want to have a battle. I usually only accept the casual level 50 ones. Sometimes people say no spectate, and I'm like, dude, I can't play no spectate. Come on, man. Okay, this one's gonna be a little interesting because we wall, and we wall, and we're a little afraid of the Teoshinu, so we're gonna be bringing our Teoshinu counter, which is Wobblisk. I'm gonna actually anti-lead provoke Barbs on the Lumelo. And I'm gonna be bringing Tatab because Tatab's Timber Thrash here is literally unresisted. Yeah, Timber Thrash here is unresisted. It's Timber Thrash literally one-hits something. So yeah, we're gonna bring Tatab here, and I think I'm good overall. A little afraid of what the Kanibo can do if Vesp gets too low to deal with it. Gardrone actually comes in, but it can't really hit me that hard. But I'm still not gonna stay in. Is it Rage? Okay, so this is definitely the one I was using then. Okay, so. Okay, this is interesting. No, actually, I'm fine. If I outspeed it, it's bad. But I think it's going to accelerate, isn't it? It would accelerate here. They go for Metal Blast, right? I can pretty much only go Tatab. Pretty much could only go Tatab and try to kill the Gardrone. I did not expect the Gardrone lead. I expected that the late game clean, because that's the point of it, is late game clean. Yeah, it's Metal Blast. I kind of had to do this. But it's still fine. I have half health. I can just jungle. He's going to see if he lives, but Clutch won't matter. Clutch is not going to matter because it's broken, because I went for Fade Away. So, absolutely gorgeous. Amazing that we dealt with Gardrone pretty well. We did lose half health on Tatab, which isn't very nice, because now we're in Shadow Sprint range, but it's totally fine. We have to clip to deal with the Vesp, so. He's going to actually go into Lamello, which is actually kind of scary. But I'm going to go into Cinnogre, which should be able to beat this thing in the long run. Because I can go for Provoke, and it's forced to Baneful Bash me, which I resist it. So, Baneful Bash. I should hopefully not get poisoned. Nice, no poison there, which is very nice. So So I'm going to go for my provoke so it can't set up barbs or do anything to me. Yup. Can't use your barbs, buddy. Now I get to, for free, go for my spite, which is going to deal, of course, half health to anything, which is actually going to choose to be the Lamello. So I can do this twice to Lamello, then I can start chipping it down. Hydrostat's not going to do anything to me. Yeah, this thing is really nice of anti-lead against Lamello. Completely stops Lamello from playing the game. I can go for another spite. He's going to switch and get another half health on something. On Vesp. Vesp, yeah, Vesp. Half health on Vesp is gone. Cinnogre, dude. I'm just saying, like, against stall, things that require chip damage over time with support moves, they have no chance versus this thing. I'm telling you. Now, that's just incredible. This Vesp can't do anything. Now, I'm going to just go for my Gamma Pulse. He lost his Guard Drone, so he has no really effective switch-in into Eclipse. So, good on me there. Good on that. He's going to switch. He's going to go into Lamello. So, actually, Lamello's going to die here. Doesn't matter. Unless it's very clever, which it could take it. No, it can't take that. I'm going to go for Dark Surge. It costs less energy. So, it can be a very simple kill here. Down goes Lamello. Beautiful. Alright, honestly, dude, I'm actually really enjoying Cinnogre. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really enjoying it. It's really fun. Metatoad comes in. This is another decent Metatoad counter I have. So I'm just gonna go for Dark Surge. Very interesting switch on his part, gonna be honest. He doesn't really have anything to deal with Eclipse. He really only has Gardrone. But, of course, we saw what happened to Gardrone. That's not fair. I like that my RNG did this and blessed me today, but that's just still not fair. So it's funny because when you have Vesp versus Eclipse, you're basically playing 4 Loomians versus 5, because Eclipse just completely walls Vesp. There's no reason to never switch Eclipse in against Vesp, even if they go for like a fancy double. Nimue, and this is going to be a GG here. I want Cinnogre to, actually he still has 2 left. I actually don't think he had 2 left. I'm gonna go into Simon here. I know I could have Dark Surge there because I could have gotten some good damage on it, but I actually would rather keep 1 attack left with Eclipse, just in case. Air Blaze going to deal nothing to me. Alright. Now what we're going to do here is go for Driving Force. We're not going to go for any late game barbs. There's no reason to go for late game barbs here. That's probably a secret ability, Nimue. No, it's not. Okay. Driving Force, and down, or out goes Nimue. And now we got one more thing to deal with. It's actually going to be the Vesp. Yeah, so we pretty much win with Eclipse here. So Cinnogre was able to get half health on the Vesp, which is pretty nice. So let's go into Eclipse. Honestly, I kind of want to go Tatab, though. Like, just to... It's actually going to switch. He's going to go into Nimue. I kind of... Now I wish I went into... Now I wish I went into it. Okay, I'm just going to Dark Surge. I know I beat Nimue, but... He could have palmed there, but... He could have palmed there. Anyway, I'll probably try to get one more battle in, so I'll unpause whenever we get to the victory scene so I can show proof. Show proof I win. Alright, let's go. The gorgeous victory of Eclipse just completely stopping Vesperata from playing the game. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Alright, and here we go into quite possibly the final battle here. And this is a very offensive team. Oh, this is a hyper offensive team. Okay. This is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting battle here. Because we're fighting hyper offense, which is going to be interesting. So we're going to have to... We should be able to beat this pretty easily, though, looking at the stuff we have to fight against. It's really only Himber I'm worried about. And we finally see Valkyrie. And I also really like how Tatab just shreds open this entire team the second that the Nevermare dies, which we have 2 really good Nevermare checks. So... I'm going to lead off with my Cinnogre so I can provoke the Gobdemic, so it only gets 1 layer up, so I can deal with the barbs easier next in the long run. I'm actually going to go Trumbull lead, which can't really hit that hard. So I'm actually totally free to go for my Shakedown. What item is it? It is a Energy Orb, so this is just meant to go all-out damage. Okay, so I'm going to go for a Spite on the Trumbull. And I actually might outspeed it here, which would be hilarious if I do. I do outspeed it. So that's half health on the Trumbull gone already. And he goes for a Battle Horn. I'm actually going to go for Earthquake. It's not going to deal anything to me. Actually dealt, oh, that crit me, that's why. I was like, wait, that should not deal that much damage. Alright, I'm going to go for Boom Bash now, which might actually be able to take out this Trumbull in the range it's in. It's not stab, but this might deal enough damage to kill. I think it should. Realistically, I think it should kill in this range. So that's going to switch, and he's going to go into Zoolong. So this is going to be good damage on Zoolong. Bam. Decent damage. Decent damage. Not good, but decent damage. Okay, so now what we can do is go into... It's kind of bad. Because we have to choose one of our counters to Nevermare. So I'm going to go into Krakaloa. You gotta be careful ancient types, man. Those are scary. I probably should have gone for a fadeaway, though. Honestly, there. Unless this could be a very smart Zoolong, which would be very scary. It's not very smart, so I'm gonna go for Rejuvenate here, just so I'm guaranteed to live. And he might go for Ancient Roar, which if he does, it's totally fine. That's gonna switch and probably go into Gob. No, Cannabo. Oh! The ambush. The ambush boosted. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna go into Vesp, because it's definitely gonna be ambush boosted Hydro Slash. Which I don't want to deal with. But I'm robust, so I might be able to tank it really well. That's not ambush, actually. Okay, that's good to know. I'm going to slap down. So it's Madcap. That's a good thing to know. It's Madcap Cannabo. I'm going to go for slap here. It's a totally free slap down. I mean, he chose to use hyper offense and he didn't lead Gobodemic. You should always lead Gobodemic in hyper offense. Every time. Gonna go Zoolong. That's bad because this is a slap down and a half, buddy. Slap down and a half, and I should be able to. I'm not gonna Shadow Sprint in this range because I know it doesn't kill. So I still have to deal with the Zoolong, but I can go to Krakaloa. Totally free to go Krakaloa. I ain't sprinting it. I ain't sprinting that. I'm not gonna sprint that. That's too risky. Alright, now what I'm going to do here is go for a Rejuvenate, just so I'm back at full. He's going to go for an M1. Yes, he's just going to go for damage. I'm not going to attack, because I want to be at least, like, this amount of health, then I attack. The reason you do this is so then, like, whenever you switch in, you're going to be taking guaranteed 2 attacks against something that's faster than you. So you want to heal up, so you're at the range where you look like you could take at least 1, you know? So this is actually going to be a really nice Mud Spatter here on the Cannabo. Speed is down. I could go Cinnogre here, but, I mean, I could go Cinnogre, thinking about it. But I don't really want to take the Hydro Slash, which Vesp took it decently. Who has higher melee defense? Vesp has way higher melee defense here, so Vesp is just the play to make. It's like, I go Vesp every time. He might go for Clobber, but it doesn't really matter. Hydro Slash. Is it ambush? I can't tell if it's ambush or not. Like, okay, so what I'm going to do here is actually go for a Blood Drain. So I can get my health back. Trumbull comes in. Alright. Gonna get some of my health back. Very beautiful there. Back up to about half. Yeah, I'm looking nice. I don't really want to take an Earthquake in this range. I'm just gonna slap down and kill it. I know if Cinnogre outsped this, I definitely outspeed it too. Down goes the Trumbull. That's really good, but now Zoolong gets to come in and go for a very easy revenge kill. But of course, I have Krakaloa, which is able to very much deal with the Zoolong. So, I go Krakaloa every time on this thing. E-Burst. So this is probably Ancient Essence, I would assume, because he keeps using E-Burst over T-Strike, which is his stronger stab. So it's probably Brute Force as well, because seeing as I haven't even been statisified yet. Cannabo. Okay, so I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing now. I know what he's doing. He's trying to get me in range of... Yeah. He's going to double Hydro Slash, actually. But if he does that, I just get to go Tap and win. So this is a game where early game, or the lead of Cinnogre is going to be good. But nowhere else is it going to be as effective. So I'm going to go for a Shadow Sprint here. If I live this, it's going to be funny. Nah, so this is definitely a Madcap Cannabo. Alright, let's go Tatab. And this is very nice Timber Thrash. He can really only go Nevermare, which I still have Krakaloa and Wobblisk to deal with, both of which can somewhat deal with Cannabo once it switches in. But now we don't really have a good Cannabo switch in, which we're really going to have to be reusing Cinnogre to use that. You go Nevermare, which this should deal a lot, actually. Look at that. Like, it's probably Cuffs as well. Yeah, that's definitely Cuffs. Okay. So what we're going to do is go into Simon. So my next Timber Thrash kills this Nevermare. Oh, bulk up. That doesn't matter, buddy. Ah, the power of Wobelisk. Alright. I'm going to go for a Deep Freeze. Pretty sure I'm going to win this game pretty easily. Phantasatch, even if that crits me, can deal a little bit. Yeah. Nice. Deep Freeze. It's very close to killing Nevermare. Very, 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 very close. So, let's go for a Deep Freeze. One more Deep Freeze. Honestly, I would have switched there into probably Zoolong, then went into Cannabo, and then threatened this thing out with a Clobber. Like, that's what I would have done personally, because I would keep Nevermare alive. Alright, we're looking really nice here. Now we can actually go into Cinnogre on the Cannabo here, which Cannabo's guaranteed to come in here, because there's, like, no reason to not go Cannabo. Because you're going to want to threaten me out with Clobber. So what we're going to do here is go into Cinnogre. Is it... Ew, it's Boots. It's Boots. Okay. Oh, that's bad for him. That's really bad. I get a free fade away switch into Tatab. I win now. I fade away. I get a free switch here. You can't do anything. He's literally forced to switch. Fade away. And I will go ahead and go into... looks like Simon here. So now I can go for Jungle Jutsu once I get Tatab on the field safely. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do. So I'm going to go for my Deep Freeze here so I can get damage on the Gobodemic. Then I get to go Tatab and win the game with Jungle Jutsu. So I should take at least 2 of these, yeah. Deep Freeze. My RNG's been really nice today. I know Jungle Jutsu kills after this next attack, so let's go for Deep Freeze. Muck Blast. Deep Freeze. Yeah, I definitely kill with... yeah, so we're going to be able to win this game with Tatab. It's going to be pretty nice. And it's going to be outspeed the Cannabo and kill it with a Jungle Jutsu. And I think we get 3 more. Because I think I should have 162 energy. 61. I was really, really close. Alright. Let's go for a JJ. I don't know why he didn't lead off with Gobodemic, personally. I don't know why he did not lead off with it. But, I mean, I'm not going to judge him. I mean, we're going to win this game. And I'm very happy we were able to actually win the game like this. And I'm actually kind of hoping that he sends in the Zoolong. Or what does he have? No, Zoolong's dead, right? No, it's not. Okay, I'll just win the game then with JJ. I mean, I outspeed Boots Cannabo. So. Hello? You gonna make a move, senor? Alright. Die, die, die. Nice! Cannabo's gonna go down. And we're gonna be able to win this game with the Tatab with our very nice Jungle Jutsu against this Zoolong. Unless we really, really, really wanted to, we could go ahead and go into Cinnogre immediately, but I'm actually curious if it would live in this range. I'm gonna see. I'll just go into Cinnogre. See if it would live in E-Burst in this range, see if it's bulky enough. Does it take 151 damage? Does it? Oh my god, it does! Oh, I did not expect it to actually live that. I did not expect it to live that, I'm going to be entirely honest. And that's going to be a GG. That's going to be a GG. Good game, good game. Anyway, guys, that's going to be ending off this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe down below. It's very helpful, and I will see everybody in the next one. See ya!